There's our Cooper Hawk preening up. Alright, gonna work that tail a little bit. They were both busy at the nest today. They're putting in twigs, started about 8:30. And they worked on it for a half hour. Now he's gone off to try to get breakfast. And she's fixing her tail feathers and getting all squared away. And we're enjoying watching her. And there she is, one of her favorite spots. We got partly cloudy skies today and a slight breeze. Predicting a little rain maybe tonight, so it's a good time to come for the Cooper Hawks, because you figure about the 1st of April they really get busy, get the nest just perfect, and then about the last week of April they'll have 4 eggs in there and they'll start incubating. They lay an egg a day, so just before the last week of April they'll have the eggs and they'll start incubating for 35 days. And the eggs will hatch, and then in another 35 days the youngsters grow so fast, about the 4th of July they'll be able to be above the nest as branches, flying the closest limbs and backs, and they'll learn to catch their own food. The parents will keep feeding them until they accomplish that. So they'll hang around, the youngsters, the fledglings, till about September 1st, and then they'll venture out into the valley. So we're here actually 6 months on and 6 months off. But we usually start here in March. We documented them last year, the full nesting cycle, from the fixing of the nest to the mating and her incubating and him relieving her and giving her a break, and the eggs hatching, and documenting the growth of the babies until they fledge. And then when they're out on the limbs eating and catching their own food. So it's about an hour and some minutes. It's a good video. Most people like it. Labeled it My Best DVD, Cooper Hawks Nesting. But you get the full documentary, the Cooper Hawks at this nest site, from start to finish. Now she's going to scratch up a little bit. Pretty good filtered light. We got a spot between the leaves where we can see her, so there the wind's blowing it back and forth, kicking up a little bit. It's going to be hard to tell this pair apart this year because their eyes are about the same color. He's a new male this year. He has orange eyes like hers, but just a little bit darker orange. The male she had for the years before was dark blood red. He was older than this one, so when we look, we got to be careful to see who's who. And he'll be a little bit smaller than she is, and his cheeks will be grayer than hers. Not much, but just slightly. She's looking, waiting for him to come back with breakfast. Her eyes are just a little bit lighter orange than his. And off she goes. All right, saw something, went down to try to catch it. We'll call that good then.